Hey guys, Jennifer here with the Family Fudge, and welcome to Bunches of Lunches, Barbie Edition. Now you guys, let me know in the comments down below if you've seen the new Barbie movie yet. This week, my girls and I got our pink clothes on, and we headed into a completely sold out theater to watch the movie one day early. So in honor of this new movie, in this week's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 Barbie themed lunches that are all super easy to put together. I'm going to be making lots of creative sandwiches and some hot lunches too. And these lunches contain as many pink foods as I could possibly find. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. And now, with all that being said, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let's get on to the lunches. I'm kicking things off with a Barbie unicorn themed lunch. And I'm starting by making the sweet treat first because that takes a little bit of time to set up. I'm basically making a strawberry banana cheesecake pudding. It's super easy and super delicious. While I'm making this, a little bit of story time. For me, Barbies are completely nostalgic. I had a lot of them as a child, and one of my favorite things to do with my Barbies was to fix their hair. Growing up, my mom was, and still is, a hairstylist. So wanting to be just like my mom, I wanted to fix my Barbie's hair just like I saw my mom fix real people's hair. I did learn a very hard lesson though. I didn't realize that because Barbie's hair is actually made of plastic, that if you tried to use a curling iron on Barbie's hair, that it would immediately melt and stick to the curling iron. Now, I only made that mistake once, but you guys, once was definitely enough. So now that our sweet treat is setting up in the fridge, I'm going to move on to the main course. I'm making unicorn mac and cheese, but I want to make this pink since Barbie loves pink. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on Instagram of people making mac and cheese pink by blending up beets. Now, of course, I think this looks super pretty, but my kids will not eat beet mac and cheese. So I'm going to be using this natural food coloring instead. And you guys, to make this extra pink, I like to add the food coloring to the pasta as it cooks. And then in a separate pan, as I'm preparing the cheese sauce, I like to add a touch of pink into that sauce as well. Once these are done, I can combine the two, and check it out, you guys. We're left with some perfectly pink unicorn mac and cheese. But you know, I would love to know in the comments down below how many of you guys would enjoy pureed beet mac and cheese. Next, I'm going to add some pinkish type fruits and vegetables. First, I made some melon balls, And then right next to those, I'm adding some radishes. Now these ones are a bit spicy, but most of my kids still like them. And then right next to those, I'm adding some strawberry rings. Now that our sweet treat is done, I can go ahead and scoop out just a little bit to add to this lunchbox. And I love these new little containers for things like this. It comes with a separate lid that does not leak as long as you put it on all the way. Now, I had trouble finding pink salty snacks, so instead, I'm just gonna add some of these Simply Cheetos. I'm just gonna put in as many as I can fit. And then finally, for the drink, I found a new water flavor packet. This one is supposed to taste like a strawberry kiwi Snapple. Okay guys, now moving on to a lunch inspired by Ken. In the beginning of this movie, Ken is on the beach and he says the word beach like 1,000 times. So I'm gonna put together a surfboard sandwich. First goes on the mayo, followed by some bacon. Next, I'm adding some smashed avocado, some provolone cheese, and then 2 slices of smoked turkey. And now, just for fun, I made a little surfboard stamp for the top of the sandwich. For the fruit, I'm adding in some blueberries, and right on top, I'm also adding some carrot slices that look like little fish. Next comes the cucumbers. Now these are actually mini cucumbers, which my kids love, and I like to just zigzag cut them like this. And then keeping with the beach theme, I'm also adding some carrots to spell out the word beach. Next, I'm adding some edamame, and for the sweet treat, I was able to find these Barbie themed fruit snacks. I believe I found them at Walmart, and these ones come with a bunch of cute Barbie shapes. On the side, I'm throwing in a blueberry fig bar, and for the drink, I'm adding some blue Gatorade, but I'm just gonna call this ocean water. Of course, one of the things that I love to do is travel, so I really fell in love with this travel Barbie that I found at Target. I think she is so fun. She comes with a travel backpack and a rolling suitcase. She's got her neck pillow and her headphones. And of course, all of these things are on my travel packing list too. And speaking of girls who travel, this Barbie totally reminds me of one of my favorite Japan vloggers that I watch every single week. Her name is Sunday Love, and if you are at all interested in Japan, definitely go check out her channel. I will link it down below. And you guys, if you go check her out, let her know that I sent you. For the main course of this lunch, I'm going to put together a sandwich that looks like a Barbie suitcase. For the filling, I'm putting together something that I make all the time, and it's kind of like a buffalo ranch chicken salad. And there's not really a recipe, I kind of just eyeball this. I like to add ranch dressing instead of mayo. After that, I like to add just a drizzle of buffalo sauce because I don't like things too spicy. To make this creamy and cheesy, I like to add 1 or 2 of these Laughing Cow cheeses. Next, I'm adding in some onion powder. Sometimes I like to add fresh green onions, but I don't have any today. And then lastly, I'm just adding some salt and pepper. Now this makes a delicious sandwich filling. It's just a little bit spicy, but it's also really good if you just heat it up without any bread, and then you can eat it kind of like a buffalo chicken dip. Next, for the fruit, I'm cutting up both watermelon and cantaloupe into airplane shapes. This is of course to go with the travel Barbie theme. And for the veggie, I'm adding some celery sticks. For the one on top, I'm going to actually fill that one with peanut butter. And then right on the top, I'm also adding some carrots to spell out Barbie. And you guys, the peanut butter kind of glues the letters in place, so they shouldn't fall off in the lunchbox. On the side, I'm adding some chunks of mozzarella cheese. And then for the sweet treat, I picked up some of these circus animal cookies. But keeping with the Barbie theme, I'm only adding the pink ones. For the drink, I just added some nice cold water to our Barbie thermos. Now another one of my favorite Barbies has to be the Barista Barbie. Now this one comes with an entire coffee shop and lots of goodies. And you guys, I love that she is a curvy style Barbie, and I love that they're making so many different body shapes of Barbies nowadays. But you guys, speaking of baristas, when my girls and I left the movie theater after seeing the Barbie movie, we went to Target because I heard they were supposed to have some Barbie Frappuccinos. These come with a vanilla bean base, white mocha syrup, and then they blend in both dried strawberries and dragon fruit pieces. But unfortunately, when we went there, they were actually out of the dragon fruit pieces, so we ended up skipping the Frappuccinos altogether. So now back to our lunch. For this one, I'm going with a breakfast for lunch theme. And you guys, this one has no real cooking required. For the main course, I'm going to make up our favorite quick and easy oatmeal. This one is strawberry banana flavored. And to make this even more pink, I'm going to add some strawberry yogurt. And I'm also mixing in just a few of these frozen raspberries. Now, of course, the hot oatmeal is going to make those defrost quickly, and it should give the oatmeal a really nice pink color. Now to make this extra cute, I'm just adding one strawberry heart right on top. On the side, I'm going to add some of this no sugar added peach applesauce. I love that this one is pink too. And then for the veggie, I'm just throwing in some celery because I need to use it up. Now keeping with the breakfast theme, I'm also going to throw in some of this raspberry kefir. This is like a drinkable yogurt. There's lots of probiotics in here, and you guys, this raspberry flavored one is a little bit tart, but we love it. And most importantly, it is a very light shade of pink. For a salty snack on the side, I'm adding a small bag of this pink Himalayan salt popcorn. And then lastly, for the drink, even though it's not really the Starbucks version, I do have some pink drink. Okay guys, next up, I'm putting together a Barbie themed lunch for my pickiest eater. This one is really easy to put together and it also doesn't require any cooking. I'm going to start by making some mini Hi Barbie sandwiches. Hi Barbie is something said a lot in this movie as well, and I made up some sandwich stamps so I can add Hi Barbie right on top. Next, for the fruit, I'm adding in some raspberries, now on the side, I'm adding some strawberry yogurt, and I'll add just a few sprinkles on top for decoration. Right in the center, I have just enough room for some pink and white yogurt raisins. And on the side, I'm throwing in a strawberry shortcake oat bar. And then this time I added some regular milk to our Barbie thermos. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.